friends, welcome to my channel. This is Sridhar for Stock Market with Sridhar. Today we're going to see about a stock which is in electric sector called Crompton Consumer Electric India Private Limited. So this stock has been doing really well in the past 4 years. Let's analyze the detailed aspects of this stock. Before I go into the video, I would request you to subscribe to my channel. If you're not done so, please click on the like button for all my videos and don't forget to click on the bell icon in order to get instant updates as soon as I post a new video. Without skipping, please watch the video till the end to get all the important aspect of this stock. Let's get into the video. Okay, the first aspect, let's see the historical performance of this stock. Crompton Consumer Electric Limited India Limited is headquartered in India. After its demerger with Crompton Greaves, it has done really well in the last 4 years. Its highest price 52-week high is 456, which happened in January 2021, that is on 22nd, and 52-week low price was around 179, which happened in March 23rd, 2020. Its 2-year price is 237.4, exactly happened 2 years back on this day, and the 3-year price is 222.35, which happened on 13th March 2018, and finally the 5-year price was at 130, which happened on 17th May 2016. This stock is electric sector, market cap of 26,327 crores, which is second largest electric holdings company in the sector, and the current EBITDA is 65.73 crores as on March 2020. Earning per share is 7.48 rupees per share, and price earning ratio is on highest at 56.08, which is above 40%, which is a little concern, which we'll discuss in the subsequent slides. And the face value of this stock is ₹2 and book value is 23.40. Price to book ratio is 17.93. So I have provided all the definition of all this book value, how it is calculated, price to book ratio, how it is calculated. So I'll just quickly go through this. What is the price to book ratio? It's nothing but companies use the price to book ratio to compare a firm's market capitalization to its book value. It's calculated by dividing the company's stock price per share by its book value per share. And assets book value is equal to its carrying value on the balance sheet, and companies calculate it netting the asset against accumulated depreciation. What is accumulated depreciation? Accumulated depreciation is cumulative depreciation of an asset up to a single point of its life. Accumulated depreciation is a contra asset account, meaning its natural balance is a credit that reduces overall market asset value. What is a book value per common share? Book value per common share or simple book value per share is a method to calculate the per share book value of a company based on common shareholder equity in the company. Book value of a company is the difference between the company's total assets and total liabilities, not its share price. See, book value is calculated based on the assets and liabilities. So when the assets is more than the liabilities, then its book value is good. When the liability is more than the asset, its book value is less. So the stock price varies based on the book value of the company. So price to book value is nothing but when you arrive price to book by dividing the company stock price by its book value, which we just saw. So you will get the price ratio to the book value. And depreciation, as the name suggests, any asset you buy now, its value diminishes over the period of time due to wear and tear. So every year its value will come down. So computers, they will reduce by a certain percentage. Machinery, they'll cut down the depreciation by certain percentage. Of the furniture fitting, so they have different percentage of arriving the depreciation. So for machinery, huge equipment, the depreciation percentage will be less. For computer and other such will be more. So the depreciation will be 30%, for furniture fitting will be 10%, for machinery, industrial machinery will be 5%. So like that they will arrive there. So overall accumulated depreciation will be considered to arrive the book value of a common share. So remember, any company's book value is determined by the assets and liabilities, not the actual share value. Many people think the book value of the company is arrived based on the share value. No way. So a share price is determined based on the book value. You always understand. So let's see the actual financials of the company. So sales is on the rise as compared to June 2020. It has fared really well because of the lockdown. It had impacted last year. Now that since the lockdown has been removed, the sales have improved, income has improved. So other income is on the rise, that is cause of concern, but overall income is on the rise. Expenditure in June 2020 came down is because of lockdown for 2 to 3 months. So the expenses have been reduced, and after the production has started, operational expenses are increased. That is why you see all the expenditure from 622 crores to 1134 in 2 quarters because of all the operational expenditure. EBITDA, it is on the rise. It has doubled since June 2020. After the operation has started in June, you can see it impacts the financials, how sales has improved, how the EBITDA has improved. Overall, the net profit has increased from 73 crores to 147 crores, almost exactly doubled. So once the lockdown has been removed, this company is doing really well. So let's see the other slide, balance sheet. If you see the assets, current assets is more than the liabilities, which is good for the company. Overall, the asset is strong and the liabilities as lesser than the assets. That is why you have the good book value. Let's analyze the chart performance of this stock. See, from 2016, it has never looked weak. It is on the highest point. Always it is gradually going up. If you see in the last 5 years, there is no sudden downturn anywhere. So it's a consistent stock. It is a good stock to buy. It is cheaper as compared to all its peers. TTK Prestige is it's around 7,000 odd rupees. So all the other competitors are higher in price compared to Crompton Greaves. This is the cheapest price available for all these electrical appliance company. It's a good stock to buy. After 10 years, you might see this level will go to 2000 levels. Who knows? So it's better to accumulate this stock. This is a good multi-bagger stock. You can always see this price go to 3000 levels in 10 years time. Who knows? So just accumulate in your portfolio. Let's see the dividend. They are good dividend paymasters. They have been consistently paying dividend year on year. So they never been a year where they didn't pay the dividend. So they were consistent paying the dividend. So as far as dividend concerned, this good stock to buy. So let's see how other companies have done, similar companies done. If you see out of all the top 5 companies, see Crompton Greaves Consumer India Limited is the cheapest of all, and see the market cap. The market cap doesn't represent the current price. See, if you see Whirlpool, it's pricing around 2,418, but its market cap is just above Crompton Greaves. So Crompton Greaves is cheaper in the market, so it's better to buy that stock. See the market cap of TTK Prestige is just 10,580 crores, but the share value of that is 7,635. It's about the management and the strategy. So once the Crompton Greaves Consumer improves the strategy and if they handle the capital properly, definitely this stock will be 3 times from the current price, maybe 1,300 levels in 3 years time. See, all the other companies are doing really well, even though the market cap is lesser than Crompton Greaves Consumer. So the market cap is more in terms of consumer CG Consumer, and it's definitely a buy for future. Let's analyze the shareholding pattern. This is a stock where FI is holding huge stake, DI is equally holding. So yeah, FI and DI holding are almost 75% of the stock. Promoters are holding very less, so they are decreasing the promoting stake, and also there is an increase in the pledge also, promoters. So that is the cause of concern. Other than that, it's a good company to buy, and public holding is just 1/10 of the entire shareholding. Let's see the strengths. So management, they are efficient managing the assets to get a good ROA in the last 2 years. Company has a very less debt. Always their assets are more than the liabilities. So their debts is very minimum when it compares to its operations and sales. The revenue is increasing last 2 quarters. The profits are going steadily up in the last 2 quarters. Net profit is improving the last 2 years, that is the year-on-year progress. Book value per share improving the last 2 years because the assets are increasing than the liabilities. Company with decreasing promoter pledge. Actually in the last quarter, promoters pledge has increased, but overall year it has a decreasing promoter pledge, and the stake of promoter also is low. So FIIs and DIs are increasing shareholding pattern of this company, and the price is strong, has a strong momentum above the long-term moving averages, 200-day moving averages. So it's definitely a buy whenever the stock dips. Let's see the drawbacks. So there is insider selling happening. Cost on Y-on-Y, the year-on-year cost for all the long-term projects is on the rise due to margins pressure, and also the increase in the cost in the raw material and other stuff. Inefficient use of shareholder funds, that is a cause of concern. So sometimes that should be addressed properly by the management. Degrowth in revenue and profit, it is also to do with the corona last year. Decline in quarterly net profit, falling profit margin is because of corona again. Promoter decreasing the shareholding because that is a cause of concern. Excuse me. Declining net cash flow, company is not able to generate net cash because last year it was a challenging year, so naturally the companies will struggle to generate cash reserve. Companies with higher promoter pledge, and that's what I said. The promoters are decreasing the value of pledge, the shares has increased the last 1 quarter. So brokers keep upgrading the stock, which is good for the company. It is above the resistance level 1. It might go to resistance 3 levels in a short time. Higher recovery from 52-week low. It went to 179 and quickly turned around and went 2 times above the lower price. The RSI, current resident index, is very good. It's hovering between 50 to 70% RSI. So it's a good stock overall. So let's see the other aspects. Companies, the pledging has been on the rise. That's a risk to the company. Company with negative growth promote decreasing shareholding. That is also a risk. Increasing trend in non-core income. We saw in the first slide. The other income has been increasing. That is in the finance slide. Stocks with IP, which I said in the first slide, that is, it looks risky. So that is what we above 40% always risky. So insiders are trading this stock, which is not good. So these are all the risks where the management has to address it in the immediate future. And let's see, analyze the business operations, how they do. They have 3 core products: fan, lights, and pumps. So they have good manufacturing facilities for all these products. So if you see, the market has a good demand for all these 3 products. Consumption will be consistent for all these 3 products. They have a good product promotional strategy. They have dealers, they have appliance stores, they have e-commerce sites, they have multi-brand retail, tied up with multi-brand retail and e-commerce portals. to market the product, which is a good strategy adopted. If you see dealer wise sale of products, fans, so they have electrical stores, appliance stores, multi-brand retail, all the platform they are selling fans, lights, switches, uh, pumps, except pumps, or except this electrical store and multi-brand retail, they sell in appliance store and e-commerce sites on the pumps. So cables and wires they sell on electrical stores, iron, that is ironing, they store in the multi-brand retail like Big Bazaar and other stuff, Future Bazaar, and e-commerce portals. Mixer grinder, they tie up with all this e-commerce and multi-brand retail. And cookware, they sell in multi-brand retail platform, e-commerce. And water heater, they sell in the electrical store, multi-brand retail, and e-commerce. This is the bifurcation of how they sell the product. So this is a very important aspect, how they have the market reach, how they have the market share, how they are able to penetrate the market. So any business should have a good promotional strategy and good sales strategy in order to garner profits. Okay, let's analyze the other aspect. See, as I said, they have got good range of products to sell. So in 3 core products, they have sub products like different categories they have. So they have wide range of products to have in the portfolio. They have good marketing strategy. They are experienced in having promotional activities and advertisements. They have excellent sales reach through, as I said in the previous slide, they have multiple platforms to sell their products. And if you see the media advertisement is really good, they are doing really well in terms of fans and lights, maybe pumps also, in newspapers and TV, social media. Their penetration is huge, and they can do R&D on any type of product. They can add a new product range in their portfolio anytime they want. So this is a kind of company we are seeing now. Let's see the facilities, manufacturing facilities they have. They have 2 manufacturing facilities in Goa for all the fans, and 2 units in Himachal Pradesh for fans. For lighting facilities, they have 1 in Gujarat and 1 in Himachal Pradesh, and 2 for pumps in Maharashtra. So they have 8 major units to produce the core products in terms of demand. And this is what I want to convey. In summary, this stock is a very good stock to buy, to have it in your portfolio. Many people are saying they are not seeing the value of this stock. Every chance this may double in 1 or 2 years. You can buy when it comes down to 375 levels or 350 levels, when the market corrects. This is the first stock to buy and keep it in your portfolio. So I can see the next target would be around 500 levels in short term, maybe 6 months. So always buy this stock whenever it dips. It's a good stock to have it in your portfolio. So thanks for watching this video. Till I post the next video, it's goodbye from Sridhar.